We got some new stuff in. What's going on, guys? Looks like we got some new stuff in the mail, so let's see what we got today. We don't do much editing here, but on the main channel that we have, which is called Submission Script, we actually like to try to step up our game on our production value. So we got some stuff on Amazon. Cost me about $1,100, $1,200. And we're just going to go over and see what we got today. Let's start with the long package first. I feel like we're in Christmas right now. Let's see. What could it be? All right, we got two packaging tubes in here. There's one. And here's two. I believe these are my brand new light bars from Luxo. Luxo? I don't know. And the mount. Here's the foot that comes with the bar. Seems pretty sturdy, strong. And this looks like a second one. Right on. All right. So 2 feet, 2 bars, two mounting feet. And let's open these tubes and see what we got here. Atmosphere lamp. All right. There we go. See some styrofoam. Here we are. Lux CEO lamp. Light bar. Comes with a pack of tube. Yeah, it's got the 1/4 inch. It's got the 1/4 inch screw on the bottom, so you can screw it to the stand. Pretty good build quality. Squeak, 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 squeak. Maybe it'll get to the bottom eventually. Nope, it's just going to keep spinning. All right. And is this going to, does it tighten down or something? There it goes. Okay, you got to tighten it down first on the side so it stops spinning. All right, there you go. And then you can kind of position it whichever way you want to. Half the stuff's written in Chinese. So we have, let's see, tons of buttons on the back. I don't know if you guys can see the buttons on the back there. Tons of buttons. Oh, I just broke it, y'all. We have mode, brightness, speed, auto, and of course power. And it looks like it doesn't come charged at all, so it needs a connection. We do have a power cord here, USB-C power cord. Does it come with a power brick? That would be helpful. No? No power brick. All right. And then this one is just going to be another one of the same. Comes with a 2-pack. Okay, and that one has a remote control in it. Now this one, I believe the set that we got has the remote control, which to be honest, it looks like it's been scratched around on the back in the China factory, but that's all right. Okay, it's got the little tab there, plastic tab for keeping the battery safe. On and off buttons there. Another charging cord. This looks like probably 6 feet, I'm guessing. Maybe 4 feet. Let's open it up and find out. Yeah, that's about 4 foot. 4 foot charging cable. USB-A on one side, USB-C on the other side. And we'll go ahead and attach this one to its base. And it's just going to keep spinning until you tighten the clamp down on the side. Squeak, squeak, squeak. And tighten the clamp down. That should make it stop spinning. There it goes. Cool. All right, cool. So we got 2 light bars. Those cost about $129 on Amazon. So they give you that full YouTube backlight situation. And let's see. I can't believe it doesn't come with a power brick though. I've got to be missing a power brick. Why would they not include a power brick? That's crazy. Let me just check the main box real quick. Oh, nope. No power brick. All right, let's move on. Let's see if before this is up, you know what? We're gonna do an edit cut. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a power brick so we can see what these look like. All right, we actually bought these on Amazon. It's your standard USB-C adaptive fast charging bricks, but we got them for actually our personal phones. But glad I got them though, since this Lux CEO package does not come with power bricks. We'll go ahead and wire these up and see what they look like. All right, so we got the lights on, but apparently one of them won't connect to the app. So, that's fun. My opinion so far, I've tried some of the different light effects they have. This is the CCT yellow for warm light. We can adjust that. I'm going to use the app, so we can adjust that to colder light. Yeah, we'll just run through a couple of little light effects here. Obviously, you can change the actual color on the fly. So we can take it to like red or green. We can increase the brightness, which is going to blow out my screen. There it goes. Bring it back down again. So how about some of the color effects? This is all in the app. Hopefully you don't have seizures with lights because, flashing lights. So some of them are kind of cool. That one there. Let's see. We also have running water. I thought was kind of cool. So lots of little fun things you do as long as you have the app. It's not too bad. I would say honestly, if you have the extra money, let's just take that real quick back to basic. Oh no, don't do that, my friend. How about just a blue or red, whatever that is. If you have the money for like a little bit better of a light setup other than the Lux CEO, just go ahead and save up a little bit more money and get the nicer one. Because it doesn't work on the app, and you can see this awesome remote that they send. The remote, excuse me, the remote doesn't do a whole lot, honestly. So unless you have the app, you really can't get all the extra features and effects that it does. So if you do see it on Amazon and it has the option with just the remote, don't get it. You're losing like 75% of the capability if you get just the remote version. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and push that guy off to the side. We'll let him hang out in the background. There is a second one, by the way, over here. And I'm running him with the remote because that one won't connect to the app. Maybe I'll run him with the remote. Maybe not. See, that's the high quality craftsmanship. Now it has the buttons on the back. So we'll just, let's change. How about that? How about some bluish purple? Do that. All right, we're no longer under the green screen. We're under some kind of weird blue, purple situation. All right, where's my camera? There we go. Let's move on. All right, so we got that situated. Let's see what else is in the box today. Now, keep in mind, we got most of this stuff with the intention of not for this channel. Most of this stuff is going to be for the other channel's submission script. So if you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's me and my son's MMA and UFC channel. But let's see what else we got in the box. We got lots of goodies here. How about what do we want to do next? I had all this stuff planned out. I just didn't put them in the box in the correct order. How about these guys? We got two microphones from Fifine, whatever. These are the KX88 podcast microphones. And so what we're doing with the other channel is we're going to try to incorporate more of like a podcast feel and have multiple 3 camera setups. So I guess kind of basically what all this is basically everything we needed to do a podcast with a 3 camera setup. So here it is out of the box. You can see it in the box. So in the box, you got your Fifine K688 microphone. It's got a pretty good build quality. It's got the removable windscreen. All right, there's the mic there. And I believe this is a dynamic mic. I'm pretty sure we went with dynamic on this one. On the back of the mic, it does have XLR, and I know the focus is all messed up. I don't have autofocus on this amazing camera, but yeah, you got XLR, and you do have a USB-C connection for digital audio out, and it does have the gain for the input into the mic and the gain for the microphone, or excuse me, the headset. And you do have a mute button on. Come on, Lux CEO Light, show some of the what's going on here. You do have a mute button there. It's hard to see. It's in there. It's in there. You do have an adapter here so that you can connect it to a light stand. Here's your adapter that comes in the box. So that just screws onto the base there so that you can connect it to a, did I say light stand? To a mic stand. And it comes with a USB-C cable, USB-C to USB-A cable. So that is one of those. Put that guy back in the box. And let's move on. I do have 2 of those because, you know, podcast, 2 people. So I got a second one there. And next we have, you can't have a good podcast mic without having a microphone stand. So Integear microphone stand. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. See what we got. All right, we got the Integear microphone stand inside the box. Now we chose this one because of the it was a good price and it didn't have the external springs. This has the leverage arms on the inside. So you can see the leverage arms on the inside. It's just a better style, especially when you're trying to look professional on a podcast. And then it does have the microphone attachment point there. And then there we go. And then your clamp set up. Let's take that on out of there. And the clamp set up. That's an extension arm, I assume. So clamp set up there. All right, see if I can get my hand out the way. All right, clamp set up. All right, so let's see real quick if we can actually attach this guy to the table. We'll go ahead and attach the clamp. I'm just attaching the clamp to the mic stand. Give it a good old spinaroo. Make sure it's nice and snug. All right, then you have your standard C clamp. That is going to go onto your table, your desk. Maybe we can speed ramp that. All right, so I have a rounded table, apparently, rounded edge table, and C-clamp doesn't work on the rounded edge table, so I'm gonna have to figure out something with that. Maybe screw on a 2x4 or 1x6 or something like that to make that thing stay. But yeah, no, that thing doesn't want to stay. Let's go ahead and try to put a mic on it just so we can see what it looks like. All right, and there you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Unfortunately, I have like a rounded edge table, so I can't actually secure it. But basically, this is the whole concept right here. All right, yeah, and then we'll have two of those. So podcast mic setup. Now this arm does have the cable management guide on it. So, and I believe these arms were, I want to say like 59 or 49 or something like that. But like I said, the build quality on them, and they had the cable management. And other than the fact that I personally can't clamp it to my rounded edge table, that's not on them. But it has the hidden spring leverage mechanism in there. This is actually a high quality build here, so it's going to work out well. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. In order to monitor the audio, we did go ahead and pick up some cheap headphones, just some Sony style headphones, just so we can monitor what we're putting out there. So we got the two mics, and then we needed some kind of recording system since we decided we want to go XLR for the audio quality. We went ahead and picked up the Zoom PodTrack P4. So there that is, kind of. Zoom PodTrack. There you go, the Zoom PodTrack P4. Inside the box, got instruction manual, and then you have the case there. Open up the case, and inside the little canvas type bag, you have your PodTrack P4. We decided to go with the PodTrack P4 so that we could do four inputs. You can see up on the top that it does have the 4 XLR inputs up on there, and it does have the adjustment controls for the input of the mics. So it also has the audio output control there, and 4 line jacks, 1/4-inch audio line jacks for headphones. And you can adjust the headphone volume, and you can also adjust the input volume from your XLR mics. And of course, you have your mute buttons there. It does give you 4 buttons on there to set different types of sound effects or whatnot. 4 buttons for those. It has pause, fast forward, rewind, all that kind of stuff. And then your sound effects pad volume is separate for those 4 buttons there. So that's your PodTrack P4. And that's going to get the 2 microphones going and synced up on the audio. And then it does have an audio, a USB-C audio out, so that you can take it to your PC or Mac. So there's that guy. And let's move on. Oh, hey, look at that! I found the XLR cables. So we'll go ahead and check those out real quick. XLR audio cables. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, McDonald's. So we went with the fancy ones so that we could have that high quality audio. It is braided and fancy. 2 of those. This pack came with a pair of 2. It's I believe it was $29.99, audioaccessory.com. But it came with 2 cables for basically $30. And what else do we got going on over here? All right, so this one was a big deal. We went ahead and went with the Ozbot 4K cams so that we could run 3 camera setup. We have the main GX6 in the center there, and then we have 2 Ozbot 4K Meet 2, Ozbot Meet 2. 2 of these guys, 1 for each side, looking in, doing their thing on the angles. All right, let's go ahead and open up one of these guys. I also got the cloud white one because there's different color options you can get. You can get the white one or the blue one or the black one. We got the white one literally just because I don't want to lose them, and I figured white would be pretty easy to see. Apparently, I'm not good at opening cardboard boxes. Here we go. All right. So that's what it looks on the inside. And a little instruction and welcome packet there. And wow, these things are super small. You don't realize how small they are when they're doing like the reviews and stuff on YouTube, but geez, man, these things are so tiny. Like you don't realize the scale of what this is. I mean, that thing is like little. It's 4K, and I believe it'll do 60 frames. I know it'll do 30, but 4K, and then it has a little mount that goes onto your laptop. We're not going to be using that. On the bottom of the Meet 2, it does have a 1/4 thread so that you can put it on, your tripods, and then the output is going to be USB-C output. It does also have a microphone, internal microphone, which actually doesn't sound too bad from the reviews that I saw, but we're not going to be using that. That's the whole reason of having the XLR mics and this lavalier sitting right here. So we're not going to be using the mics on that. So we got 2 of those Meet 2s to do the whole 4K from different angles. That's cool. And of course, you can't have them just like dangling from the air. So we did get 2 fancy tripods from Amazon. 2 fancy tripods from Amazon for those guys to go on. And I believe those tripods cost like $20 a piece, 20, 25 bucks a piece. So not too bad on those. I think they're 62-inch, so a little over 5 feet, which is all we hopefully will need, especially since we're sitting down. And then there's the other mic stand in that box. Now, two more things that I'm super excited about other than these cables. Got to have a bunch of cables. So 2 more things that I'm super excited about. So first one is this guy. Is the Elgato Stream Deck Plus. So if you guys haven't heard about this Elgato Stream Deck Plus, it gives you all of the keys up here to do your OSB or OBS, sorry, to do all your OBS switching of scenes. I mean, it's just, this thing is like basically unlimited in all the things that it can do. You got knobs here to change the volume or the brightness of lights if you have Elgato lights. They also click in and operate as buttons themselves. It's got an LED screen here so that you can basically see the different settings that you have on the knobs, as well as change what you have attached to the buttons and the knobs there. You can customize the buttons, which is kind of cool. You can put your own pictures. You download the files on your computer. You download the Stream Deck software on the computer, and then you can download pictures that you can actually upload onto the Stream Deck buttons. Also, the Stream Deck Plus buttons have a file system, or you can create a file on it. So if you want to make multiple pages, not just be stuck with 4 buttons, you can create a file, and that will open up even more options. So you can really do unlimited number of different tasks with this one little box. Of course, I bought it mainly just to change screens as we go from different cameras. That's the primary reason why I got it, and to maybe adjust the microphones. But there's just so many things that you can do with this. You can do transitions. You can do, of course, like sound effects, or the visual effects. You can have a button set for, popping up something on the screen for a visual effect or a sound effect. So this thing is, I think we paid $179 for it, which if you get them used, you can get a little bit cheaper than that, but $179, and I would say this thing is worth it. I'm probably going to get the full size Stream Deck, which has, I believe, 16 buttons on it, but no dials. A lot of people have like a Stream Deck Plus like an actual Stream Deck original, and they even, I think, have like a Stream Deck footpad that you can get as well too. So I'm definitely going to go all in on the Stream Deck system. That thing's amazing. I tried to get the Elgato Wave basically microphones, but the reviews on it were that the audio is really good, but the build quality is not so good. And it would require each of those Elgato Wave microphones to have a USB connection because they're not XLR. And I don't have that many USB-C inputs on my PC here. However, that does bring me to my final and most amazing upgrade of the evening. I do not have it with me because it's been ordered but not picked up yet. But my next upgrade is the MacBook Pro M3 Pro chip that has 18-core CPU and 18-core GPU. Super excited about that thing. And it has 3 USB-C ports on the machine, so I'll be able to connect up all this gear, and the processors and GPU on it should have no issue running all these cameras and the audio. What I have now is just a Lenovo POS laptop, and it's going to get maxed out with all these inputs. So I had to do the upgrade to the higher PC. And really, to be honest, the thing that sold me for the Mac, and I'm not a Mac person, I'm not an iPhone or Mac person, I actually have an Android phone, Galaxy S23 right here. But the thing that sold me on the Mac was just the number of USB-C inputs and the fact that it is kind of designed for creators. And so I kind of lean in that way a little bit. We're gonna see how the Mac does. But hey, that's it. I'm super excited about all this new production equipment. To be honest, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of it on this channel. Maybe we'll play around with some of these special effects tubes or something like that. But most of the stuff's going to be on the submission script channel. So go check that out. And thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys next time.